gotta start. Hold on. Let me put my Twitch. I'm gonna put the Twitch logo for Facebook. If you don't want to be on Facebook, I will put the Twitch logo on Facebook. Hold on. Let me do that on Facebook. I'd be forgetting to do that. My bad. My bad, guys. Here it is. It's on Facebook right now. I just put it on Facebook. If you're on the Facebook Live, there you go. But we are here. We are here. It's Thursday, right? And so I asked some people. It's Thursday, right? And let me get comfortable. Right? Let me fix myself. I should be sitting up straight. My posture's horrible. I know my posture's horrible, right? And let me get the mic like that. Should it be like that? Probably not. But it's up, right? Today is Thursday, right? And what are y'all doing out there? What's going on out there? What's everybody doing? What is everyone doing, right? So I put up a post, right? I wanted people to I wanted people to kind of let me know about some nonprofits, what they do, and what issues they attack, right? Because I want to talk about some social stuff and see what kind of climate we are in the Black community, right? And so one of the first nonprofits that they brought up was this one. Let me look at it. It's called, okay, let's see, POMC, Orange County, right? Yeah, here we go. And so Twitch, this is called the Parents of Murdered Children Organization of Orange County, right? And so it's a support group for all adult family members, not just parents and friends of those who have died by violence. A group which offers emotional support and information about surviving the loss of a loved one who has been murdered. The only national self-help organization dedicated solely to the aftermath and prevention of murder. Our Greater Orange County chapter is the chapter of the National Organization of Parents of Murdered Children, Inc. It's a nonprofit. The mission statement. POMC makes a difference through ongoing emotional support, education, prevention, and advocacy and awareness. The vision statement. To provide support and assistance to all survivors of homicide victims while working to create a world free of murder. Membership, right? Membership is open to those who have been cruelly bereaved by the murder of a loved one. Professionals who are frequent in contact with. Okay, the page is weird. The page cuts off there. Okay, the page cuts off right there. But they have a national conference. When's the national conference? Well, they just had it, right? So the POMC is the Parents of Murdered Children. Oh, that's my alarm. I gotta get that. I gotta turn that alarm off. I don't know why I had that alarm. But anyway, the Parents of Murdered Children Conference, Parents of Murdered Children organization, right, of Orange County. Now, this organization, right, helps those who are parents of murdered children, right? As you can see here, great group. They have a national conference. They have chapters all over the country, right? And this particular group says they deal with helping emotional support for those who are survivors of family members who have been murdered, right? And so this is a great group. And so when I see stuff like this, right, when we have these type of groups, I have to ask myself a question, right? Oh, you know what? Sorry, Twitch. Let me bring this up for Twitch. I want Twitch to see this, right? So they can see what I'm talking about. They think I'm just talking about nothing. So we're going to show Twitch real quick, right? I hate Twitch. There we go, Twitch. I don't hate Twitch. I'm just saying it'd be tripping, Twitch. Not you guys, but this be tripping. Okay, so we'll bring this here. We'll bring this here. Right, Twitch. I want to show this for Twitch, right? I want to show Twitch. So let me minimize me. There we go, Twitch. I got you, Twitch. There we go. See, Twitch, I got you. I don't hate you. Just be tripping sometimes. There we go. And so as you can see Twitch right here, right? And Facebook, if you can't see it, Facebook, go to the page. It's the Orange County chapter of Parents of Murdered Children, right? And as you can see right here on this page, it's simplistic, but I think you get the message. The actual headquarters page is a bigger layout, but we'll go to that page after this, right? And if you want to donate, I say donate to this. I think it's very important to emphasize that this organization really helps those who are actually the victims after the victims are dead. So when you when someone dies of murder, homicide, there's the initial victim, the person that's killed, right? But then there's the other victim, which is the family members that have to live with that for the rest of their lives. And I don't think we think about that because we glorify murder so much in songs, movies, and we think it's so cool, right? So we don't think about that when that happens, right? And so, being with that said, I think this organization is trying to kind of put that out there now. It's one thing on here that I think I get it, but it's going to be kind of hard. It says, a world free of murder. That's a great vision. Realistically, I think we all know that that's not possible, but it's a great vision, right? It's a great vision. I just think that we all know that it's just not possible. Maybe I'm jaded. Maybe I know the real. Maybe it's just not what maybe I've lived in the world too long to understand that. We all know that that's just not gonna happen, right? We all know that that's not gonna happen. We know. You and I both know that's just not what it is, right? So with that being said, great, definitely great organization. Let's go to the main. The main website, because this is a national organization. They have chapters everywhere, right? Here we go. This is the national organization. Now this one is the national organization, right? This is the main one, right? This is the main one, right? Okay. Yeah, so this is the main one. Okay. Started in 1978, right? Was founded by Robert and Charlotte Hullinger in Cincinnati, Ohio in 1978 after the murder of their 19-year-old daughter, Lisa, by a former boyfriend. It's crazy. That's crazy. So it always starts with a tragic story, right? And we live in these tragic stories, right? Oops, my bad. Hold on. They don't want to look at that. They want to look at that, right? So as an Amazon associate, POMC earns 4 to 13% from qualifying purchases with the use of the link. The link does not increase the cost of your purchase. Okay, that's cool. So you can donate by buying stuff from Amazon through the personal link. That's a good way to actually raise money without asking you for money. So you're going to shop at Amazon anyway. You might as well use the link. So the Parents of Murdered Children organization, they do help people support. They have a national conference. This is my first time hearing about this organization. So I don't know too much about it. I have to read more into it. It seems like a great organization. But now, do we have a problem with crime? Yes, we do have a problem with crime. Do we have a problem with murder? Yes. What are the murder stats? I don't know, but I could look them up. Right? But we're not going to dwell on that too long. We're going to go back to what we're here for, right? So let's go ahead and do this, right? Let's bring me back out. Now, can I ask a question, y'all? Can I ask a question? When it comes to crime, right? What do you guys think is like the reason there's so much crime in one specific area, right? Because some people say, oh, it's the people, it's the economy, it's their upbringing, it's their schooling. What's the problem, you think? Why are people doing what they're doing? Do you think it's a habit? Do you think it's
an evil world we live in?
What do you think it is? Because I don't think there's one thing we can just say, hey, this is why there's crime. Hey, this is why it's murder. Because one, murder is defined as a crime of passion. So we can't say that. Robberies and rapes and all these crazy things. It's been around since the beginning of time. So it's just not right now. It's more of them because of how we've advanced with technology and things like that, right? So with this organization, they're bringing awareness to it and they want to help the survivors. But that's a reactive thing, right? If we all know that's reactive because we're helping the survivors. But are there more proactive organizations saying, hey, we see that there's a need here, but are we helping, right? And so that's what I want to talk about. Because when I ask people about organizations, no one really answered, right? So my question to people is this. When it comes to social issues like prison reform, recidivism, prison reform, social issues within the community. Where are we at with that? Because there's a difference between giving back to the community and social issues, right? So there's a big difference between giving back to the community and social issues. Because when you give back to the community, it's everyone in the community. You can't really differentiate who you're giving back to in the community, right? Because the community could look different. It could have different people. It could be a melting pot in the community, right? But when you have social issues like systemic racism, redlining, like just certain things that affect your people, right? Do we have groups that are fighting that openly, like in your community? So when I ask that question to some people, I say, well, hey, who's fighting this problem? Who's fighting that problem? A lot of people get vague answers, right? And a lot of times my question is this, right? When you have a problem, a social problem, maybe you're at work, maybe you're out in public, maybe it's at the bank, maybe it's, who do you run to? Like, and I'm not saying color, race, prejudice. You could be black, you could be white, you could be anything. Who do you run to? Like, who do you run to? Like, do you solve it yourself? So you say, hey, I'm going to call the EOC. Hey, I'm calling the NAACP. I'm calling, what's the other one? ACLU. Who are you calling? Do you know who to call? Do you want to call people? Do you even care to call? Does it even bother you? Where are we at? What climate are we at? Because like we talked about last time about black fatigue. We talked about how people feel about certain things. We talked about a lot of things on here, right? And I don't want to make it too serious. You know, I like to make it kind of loose and funny, but I did ask myself, let's go to ChatGPT. ChatGPT will tell us, right? I want to know, and y'all can help me here because y'all watch me as well. How many nonprofits out there that deal with social issues right now? That's the question. How many nonprofits deal with social issues right now? That's my question. How many y'all think? On a national level. So, how many non-profits deal with social issues in America? We're gonna do in America, okay? We're gonna do in America because I don't want to do worldwide because that's broad. I don't know how to do it. Okay, let's see. This is interesting. This is very, very interesting. Okay, so what I want to point out something, right? When you start a nonprofit, which is a 501c3, you have to kind of label it what it does, right? With the IRS. This is interesting. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT to break this down because it said, so ChatGPT first started off saying that, right? In 2022, there were 1.97 million nonprofit organizations in the USA, it totaling about 1.48 million 501c3s charitable organizations. Of those, a sizable slice worked and overlapped with social issues. An example, human services, social welfare, advocacy, poverty, health, and civil rights. For example, there are over 313,000 nonprofits in the U.S. specializing in human services, which is one broad category of social issues. Also, there are 75,000 advocacies and social welfare nonprofits under 501c4 status. So a rough guess, hundreds of thousands of nonprofits in the U.S. focus on stability and on social issue missions. Stability on social issues missions. Also, there are hundreds of thousands of nonprofits in the U.S. focus substantially on social issues and missions. Okay, hold on. Okay, so look, guys. They gave me because I wanted a more breakdown of this so I can have some actual genuine numbers. The total profits in the nonprofits in the U.S., right? There are about 1.997 million nonprofits operating in the U.S., right? We got that number already, right? Independent sectors in 2024 Health of the United States Nonprofit Sector Report uses a figure of over 1.9 million total base, right? So social issues are nonprofit are a subset of this, right? So human service, which is social service, is about 313,000 nonprofits in the U.S., right? They're classified under human services, right? 160,000 directly labeled under human services. Okay. Interpretation and caveats. These are around the same numbers. They're giving me the rough estimates. Okay. If you define social issues broadly, human service, advocacy, welfare, civil rights, etc., you might estimate 200,000 or 400,000 nonprofits in the U.S. are primarily or partly engaged in social issue work. A narrow definition, just direct social service, human social services, might land you around 150 to 300,000 nonprofits, right? That's very interesting. Would you not say that's very interesting? So if we have 300, that's wow. 300. You have nah. Hold on. Today's kind of crazy. You're telling me you can't be telling me there's 1.9 million nonprofits in America dealing with social issues. And if they're federally funded, they can't be handling. So there's the problem right there. Because if you're federally funded, working on social issues with money from the government, how do you fight the social issue? How do you fight the social issue if you're funded by the government, right? Kind of interesting, right? But we won't even get into that. You know what? We won't get into that because if I take you down that road, you won't want to hear what I got to say. So we won't get into that right now, right? But what we will do, I'll lighten the mood, right? We're going to lighten the mood, guys. We're going to lighten the mood because I don't want to get caught up in that, right? So, NAACP. Love the NAACP. How long has the NAACP been around? How many of you guys know about the NAACP? Let's look at it. NAACP. NAACP origins. I think I'm still a member, matter of fact. Shout out to them. 1909. Hey, bro, listen. The NAACP was founded February 12th, 1909, choosing to coincide with the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Are you serious? I didn't know that. I didn't know that part. Okay. Well, you learn something new every day. Anyway, shout out. Yeah, you learn something new every day. But anyway, well, I'm going to have to fall back on that one because that's to coincide with Abraham Lincoln's birthday. They started. Nah, bro. I got to fact check that. That is crazy if that is true. Nah. If that is true, that's crazy. The NAACP was founded on February 12th, 1909 to coincide with the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The creation is in one part a response to racial violence, especially in 1908 Springfield, Illinois race riot. That's interesting, right? But that's interesting. Bruh, y'all wildin'. Hey. I don't even know how I should feel about that. Anyway, right? Coming up tomorrow, because I'm going to take a breather on that one. That was crazy. But tomorrow I do have a little sneak coming up here, right? And if you guys want to see artists come up here, let me know. Slide in my DM. Somebody did sign some music in my DM, matter of fact. And you know what? Matter of fact. Hey, y'all want to check out an artist? Hey, Facebook, y'all want to? Oh, I don't even have my speakers hooked up. I think I have one speaker hooked up. One is hooked up. Facebook, you want to hear artists? You want to hear one artist? Facebook. You guys want to hear artists? You want to hear a song? Let's hear a song. You know what? Facebook, you might not hear a song. Facebook, I think one speaker's hooked up. Hold on, Facebook. I think one speaker's hooked up. You might get lucky. Better hope it's hooked up. There you go. There you go, Facebook. You might get one speaker, one talamera. They're gonna get one. Okay, so let's see. Someone sent me a song from these artists out of IE, right? And let's see. We gotta hear these guys out of IE. So let's see. Let's see. We're gonna pick one. Okay, I know one of these guys. Let's see. We're gonna pick. Okay, I seen one of these guys. I'm gonna play Big Mur. They all from the IE, so we're gonna pick one dude from the IE. We're gonna pick one of these guys from the IE guys. Who should we pick from the IE? We're gonna play. And we're gonna do this on Thursday, but I wanna split it up. We're gonna pick Big Rur. Cause I like his vibe. We're gonna pick Big Rur. So hold on. We're gonna play Big Rur, right? So we're gonna lock in. We're gonna lock in. Hey, we're gonna lock in. We're gonna lock in right now. Y'all ready? Hey, if you're watching, I'm giving y'all an early song today so I can lighten the mood up so it doesn't get too dark. It might get too dark. I don't want to get too dark. I want to change the mood up. And we'll give y'all some. We'll go back to our normal self-help stuff. So I can tell y'all first of all how these ladies be. He just dropped something to take off of 5 EPs. Let's do. Oh, this dude got a song with Fat Doe. Oh, I'm gonna play the one with Fat Doe. Big Word and Fat Doe out of IE. I didn't know he had a song with Fat Doe. Okay, let's see. Let's see. He had a song with Fat Doe. I didn't know. I didn't know.
Just got the boat, might take some. Smoking on some flavors, it's your fragrant. My burner feel the fiends in the vacants. I just need my money like an agent. Just cut the boat, might take some. Smoking on some flavors, it's your fragrant. My burner feel the fiends in the vacants. I just need my money like an agent.
Maserati Radio,
money,
let's
go.
go.
Need a brand new, can never do basic. I can teach you how to ball like Naismith. Roll the wood on my knee when I lane switch. You speaking broke, we don't speak the same language. My coke so good, make her brain it. Her brain so good, she from Cambridge. I've been getting money, I need to stay rich. Just cut the boat, might take some. Smoking on some flavors, it's your fragrant. My burner feel the fiends in the vacants. I just need my money like an agent. Just cut the boat, might take some. Smoking on some flavors, it's your fragrant. My burner feel the fiends in the vacants. I just need my money like an agent.
Yeah, I'm rolling up that price and it's hitting like it's Mike. You ain't talking money, better get up on my site. Wanna be just like me, but we are not alike. Bitch, I'm really out the mud, take it to a different height. Yeah, I'm puffing on the flavors, you can tell. Hitting up the plug, you gon' send it through the mail. And you better keep it solid in these streets, you don't tell. And you better watch your back, cause your homies ain't real.
Just cut the boat, might take some. Smoking on some flavors, it's your fragrant. My burner feel the fiends in the vacants. I just need my money like an agent. Just cut the boat, might take some. Smoking on some flavors, it's your fragrant. My burner feel the fiends in the vacants. I just need my money like an agent. I just need my money like an agent. Money like an agent.
Is Fat Doe? Is Fat Doe breaking out like that? Is Fat Doe breaking out like that? Is Fat Doe touching all the areas? Fat Doe, shout out, man. All right, so let's lighten up the mood. So, fellas, we're back. So we started the first segment of the show talking about nonprofit NAACP and how social issues and parents of murdered children nonprofit. That was kind of serious, right? We started the show off kind of serious, right? But I wanted to let you guys know that there are nonprofits out there in the community, and then the NAACP, shout out to them. I didn't know that's when they started and why they started. That could be wrong, but if someone fact check me, please fact check me. Facts check. Bro, what the? Bro, hey, somebody, hey, what the? Hey, somebody, hey, fact check me. Anyway, now let's get to what we normally talk about, right? Self-improvement, fellas. Dealing with these ladies, right? fellas, ladies. Last time I told y'all, do not mess with someone who don't like you, right? And now, so today, right? So today, I was talking to a client, right? And we were talking about, because I make fun of him because he's getting married, right? I was like, hey, don't get married. You don't need to get married, right? Then I was talking to a lady, right? And I was asking her about getting married. She said a man shouldn't get married because marriage only benefits women, right? And now there's some women saying, oh, man, need to get married, right? Let me ask you out there, in today's day and age, right? In 2025, who does marriage benefit? Is marriage mutually beneficial, or does marriage only benefit women or only benefit men? Who do y'all think it benefits? Ladies, men, or both? Now, in my opinion, and this is like just my opinion, right? Marriage only benefits women, right? And for multiple reasons. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. The reason why I say this is, right, traditionally speaking, right, men are required, we are, to provide, protect, lead, and do all this, right? Now, per capita, on an average, men die earlier than women in marriage. Across population, men typically have a lower life expectancy than women. This means that in a large fraction of marriages, the husband will die before the wife, right? So I want to engage this time one time, but timing ain't letting it happen. Just, I'm going to get at you soon, though. One. All right, for sure. Yeah, mine. That's good, bro. So the probability that a wife outlives her husband on research survivor life expectancy, the chance that one spouse will survive the other shows that at least in older age cohorts, women are more likely to become widows than men are to become widows. It is telling you, the stats say this, that it is more likely that a woman will outlive her husband, right? Right. For example, in a model with a 6-year-old wife and a 62-year-old husband, non-Hispanic white couple, 2010 data, the probability the wife outlives the husband is 63%. In the same scenario, survivor life expectancy, how many years the widower, expected life, spouse death, is longer for women widows than it is for men widows, right? The widowhood affect mortality risk after a spouse's death. After a spouse dies, the survivor spouse risk of dying increases. It's the widowhood effect. But this effect trends to be stronger for men. Husbands who lose wives, right, than for women. One study found that the death of a wife is associated with an 18% increase in all cause of mortality for men. Hazard ratio 1.18. The death of a husband is associated with a 16% increase for women, right? Another report cites that men risk death within a year after their spouse's death may increase by 70%, while women is 27% due to the age population vary. Check that out. Now, fellas, check what I just said out. I might have talked fast. I'm going to re-say this. It says that, right? This is the widowhood effect, mortality risk after spouse die. And I'm going to make it simplistic, right? Because I know it sounds like real geeky. So I'm going to make it simplistic, right? When the woman, if a man dies first, right, and the woman becomes a widow, there's only a 27% chance of her dying based on her being a widow. Only a 27% chance of her dying. So if her husband dies, so if her husband dies, right, there's only a 27% chance of her dying after he dies, because they say that once your spouse dies, it's likely a chance it increases of you dying. But now check this out. If a man, right, if my wife dies, right, if a man's wife dies, he has a 70% chance of dying when his wife dies. Why is that? Why is that? Why is that? Why do you think that is? Why do you think that is? Does it? I know that's a lot of me reading that stuff to you, but why do you think that is? Because that's on average, and we know this, right? And it's been said that the reason that men die first in most marriages is the fact that a lot of men, they carry on a lot of emotional stress, the hard labor over the years. They're focused on taking care of everyone else. They don't really focus on themselves. They don't focus on their health. They don't go to the doctor. They don't get blood work. They don't get the prostate check. They don't do a lot of things because they're so focused on providing for the household and providing for the women and making sure everyone else is happy. They neglect themselves and they deteriorate from the inside while making sure everyone else is good. So what happens? They die. And what happens? The spouse lives on and lives off of their life insurance and lives their best life. And they only have a 27% chance of dying. But what happens when the wife dies? Because men love so hard, we are actually dedicated to the marriage. Dedicated to the marriage, dedicated to the woman. We have a 70% chance of dying after our widow dies, after we could become widowers. I gotta take this call, guys. Hold on 1 second, guys. Hello? This is he. Hello. Yes, I was. Yes, ma'am. They didn't give me any information on the vehicle. Was it drivable or was it just damaged? They didn't tell me anything. Okay. All right. Thank you. Oh, that's all. You too. All right. Bye. Oh, okay. So that was a good call. So my car got stolen. I got my car back. That was just the police telling me I got my car back. So I had to take that. That was good. You guys seen that on stream? That's live. So back to what we're saying, right? In marriages, right? So it's saying here that most of the time in marriages, right, the men die first, right? And that the men die first, right? And when the lady dies first in a marriage, men have a 70% chance of dying afterwards, where women only have a 27% chance. And the reason why a lot of men die first in marriages is because they spend a lot of time providing, protecting, putting themselves last, not taking care of their health, not going to the doctor, not getting cancer scans, not doing all the things they should be doing because they make sure everybody else is doing that, right? And I'm pretty sure dudes don't want to hear this because they can't talk about this at home. They don't want to bring this up. They don't want to focus on them. They don't want to seem like they're being selfish. But okay, go ahead and die. That's fine. Go ahead and die. If you want to die, fine, die. I'm not going out like that, right? Right? But it's okay. Now you're going to sit there and say, well, it's because dudes marry younger women and so they... Nope. When Al Pacino was out here 83 with a 30-year-old, he's outlasting a lot of people. Okay? So you can make up any excuse you want. You can believe the rhetoric. It's fine. I'll go for it. Cool. Dope. But who does marriage really work for in this new era we live in? I think it works for a lot of women. And I get it. There's women, and like I said, there's nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong. And like I say, a lot of women will tell you their goal is to be a housewife. It's nothing wrong with that. If you want to be a housewife, shout out to you. Straight up, look, shout out to you. If you want to be a housewife, shout out to you. I'm for that, right? But fellas, do not get comfortable. I just had to talk to a lady about this. A lot of men get in relationships, they get in marriages, and they get comfortable. What do I mean by getting comfortable? We're not even gonna make it a gender. A lot of people get comfortable. What I mean by getting comfortable is you get into a relationship, you start liking a person, right? You start liking a person. And so you forget about your friend group. You forget about working out. You forget about eating right. Why? Because you start taking on the characteristics and the traits of the person you're with, right? So you want to be around that person so much. You're engulfed in them so much. You forget about the times you used to work out all the time. You forget about the times you didn't eat late. You forgot about all things you didn't do. Why? Because you're so smitten with this person, you start doing what they're doing. And you forget about yourself. Then also, as a person, you forget about your morals and your values. As a person, you start letting that slip, right? So a lot of times we get too comfortable. A lot of men get too comfortable. Did you know? And this is, you guys can go on your own and find this out. 85% of the divorces in America right now are initiated by women. You know why? Women don't get comfortable. Women are not just settling for whatever. Women will get with you right now, see where you're at, and be like, okay, in 5 years, look, what have we done in 5 years? Okay. Come year 10, if y'all ain't grown, guess what? She's mentally checked out, emotionally checked out, and she's ready to go. They're not just gonna keep doing the same thing year after year after year. Every year they're gonna be on something. You know how I know this? It's not too many women who are gonna stay at the same job and not get a raise, not get a promotion or nothing. She's not gonna stay in the same position doing nothing. She's gonna be on them like, oh, I gotta go. Men will get comfortable. Men will stay in the same position, same job, don't care about nothing because we're so okay with the same system. We're okay with being comfortable. Not all men, but some men. But when you do that, when you get with because see, a lot of times, most of the times, a lot of you men, y'all don't want to admit it. Y'all get the woman y'all been wanting your whole life. You never had no woman. This is the woman you've been wanting your whole life, and you finally get her. So you just, everything is her. It's just her. It's just her. And when you get her, you like, dang, I got her. So when you finally get her, right? When you finally get her, you're so comfortable, you don't want to lose her. You're like, dang, okay, I got her. You forget who you are, right? And we'll talk about values and integrity and stuff like that in a minute. I want to address the fact that you can't get comfortable in nothing you do. Like I just posted, if you guys see my video today before I did the show, I had a video today about like my misdirection, right? Which was basically not knowing where I want to go right now. And I'm old enough where I should know where I want to go, but I lost a lot of time in my life to where now having a better vision of where I want to go, you know what I'm saying? Where I wanted to go in life and understanding how to get there. It's okay to have those moments. You're not going to know every day of your life that everything you want to do exactly what you do. You're going to have moments of just unclear thoughts and moments of uncertainty. Then you have moments of clarity, right? Like every time I do a show, I don't know exactly what I'm going to talk about. I do have pointers, like outlines, but I don't know exactly what I'm going to talk about. But what I do know is I do want to create. I do want to be there. I do want to have this particular business. How I'm going to get it, I don't know. Because a lot of people don't want to share the sauce. Oh, no, a lot of people don't. That's why I'm never comfortable. Because I know a lot of people don't want to share the sauce. A lot of people. You have a lot of people out here that know exactly how to do everything you're trying to do and won't tell you. They'll watch you struggle. That is listen, that is the weirdest thing. There's a person out there right now that's doing everything you're trying to do, and they will watch you struggle. They will watch you struggle. It's a person out there right now that can do everything that you're trying to do, has done it, has failed at it, knows every secret, every back door, every know-how. Like, man, they can lace you right now. And guess what? They won't even help you. Why? Because they so selfish and they so think that you're going to outshine them and you're not going to give them praise or something, and they just don't want to help you. That's the crazy part. That's the crazy part. Instead of helping you, they rather down you. That's the crazy part. I promise you. I promise you. That's how wild it is. That's how wild it is. Instead of them saying, hey, you know what? I could really help this dude. I see something in them. I can help him grow. They would really hate on you. And there's a lot of ladies too. It's like that too with y'all. I know, but I'm talking from a male's point of view. You know what I'm saying? I always say this with this podcast. Like, I don't care if 100 people watch, one person watch. I don't care if this episode might get 1,000 views. This one might get 200. This one might get 31. It don't matter. Because I could tell you like this. If I had someone talk to me like this when I was younger, I probably wouldn't have made the mistakes I made. If I had somebody to actually look at me and say, damn, bro, I could see you could do something better than what you're doing right now, I probably wouldn't have made the mistakes I made. So before you go get so hard on yourself and think you haven't accomplished something and think that you're not where you're supposed to be because everyone else is ahead of you, they're not really ahead of you, I promise you. Do not let this little thing right here with all the highlights fool you. They're just highlights. They are highlights. I promise you, they're just highlights. They're not real. They're just reels. They're not real. They're just reels. I promise you. I promise you right now, there's somebody struggling right now. Like, I don't got it all figured out, bro. My shit ain't squeaky clean. My life ain't squeaky clean, bro. I'm blessed to be happy every day. Hair all messed up because of this thing. I'm blessed to be happy. I'm blessed to be happy every day. You are blessed if you're happy every day and you're not mad or sad, right? You know what I'm saying, chat? Chat. If you're happy every day, you're blessed. Like, you're blessed for that. Yeah. You're blessed. You know, you're blessed if you're blessed if you can wake up every day. You're blessed if you can wake up every day around people that love you, respect you, and want to see you win. You are blessed if you can be a light and pour into people's life. That makes you blessed. Like all this other stuff people be talking about, bro, I don't be paying attention to that, bro. Like, listen. Because here's what I'm saying. Here's what I say a lot of times, right? It's not what people think of you that's going to make you. It's what you do to make a better version of you that's going to make you. And it's what we go through that makes, it's what we go through is what we grow through. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're going to grow. You know, what we go through is what we grow through. You feel me? And that's what you're going to grow. I know it sounds corny, like, oh, he's just making up stuff. No, I'm telling you, bro, what you go through is what you're going to grow through. And when you grow through certain things, the light at the end of the tunnel is way better. Way better. I'm talking about, like, give me a time period. Let me see. I'm gonna say even in a 2-year span. So 2023, 2 years ago where I was at, I see super growth just from my mind state, like just being in touch emotionally, just understanding how to respond to people. Because every day you have the opportunity to show a person a different side of you, right? And I could talk hours on relationship, female, male. I could do that hours. There is bro, I could tell you how females play games when dating. I could tell how men play games just to get sex. Bro, I didn't live it. I can tell you everything. That's easy. That is the easiest thing to talk about is relationship stuff and female stuff. And male stuff. That's the easiest. The hardest thing to do is to get people to believe in themselves beyond what social media is telling them. That is the hardest thing because people wake up every day and don't believe in themselves. You know how I know? Because we would have more people creating things and more business and people doing more things that other people aren't doing. You can tell people don't believe in themselves because they do what other people do. If you really, truly believed in yourself, you would have the guts, the balls to say, you know what? I'm going to do this. I don't care who's watching. I don't care who supports. I know I have 1,000 friends that should be supporting me. They don't. I don't care. I'm going to keep doing it every day and wake up. That's the difference in believing in yourself and having the guts to do it. It's jumping out the window with no parachute. Please don't do that. Literally, it's a figure of speech, right? It's a figure of speech. So when I say that, it's this, right? And like this, right? Having people in your life. And I talked about this, right? Not everyone in your life wants to see you win. There are actually people in your life right now that want to hope you lose and hope you come crawling back to them asking them for help. So they can say, hey, look, I always got to help him. Look, I always got to help her. They always need me. They'll never do good without me. There's people in your life right now that want to say that. Why? Because they look at you that way. They've never looked at you as no one who's going to do something. I promise you, I could swear on a stack of Bibles. That's just how they are. Because why? That's how they feel about themselves. Sometimes material things and money validates people's existence. Sorry, the mic cut out. Existence. Some people are nothing without money and material things or titles. Why do you think sometimes the first person to tell you is their job, how much money they have, what they own? They never tell you about their integrity or what they stand for. When you meet me, I'm going to tell you, man, I don't really drink. I don't do this. I don't eat this. I'm telling you my morals and my character and my standards, what I stand for. You're not going to know what I do for a living. You're not going to know my titles. You're not going to know what I have. You're going to know what I stand for, my integrity, my character. That's what I'm going to tell you about. That's what I stand for. If you meet someone and off bat, they tell you about what they own, what they have, what they do, and all this money stuff, that's what they praise. That's who they really are. That's what they stand for. But if you meet someone who's telling you like, hey, look, I don't drink. I don't do all that partying stuff. Hey, I'm cool. Hey, what are you going through? Hey, you do that? And they trying to give you some advice. And they're like, oh, no, you should try this out. That's a person of integrity and character and morals and values. That's someone you might want to be around. But I remember I was at a cigar lounge, right? I was at a cigar lounge. I'll tell you the story. And like I said, I don't drink. I smoke cigars. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I don't do nothing, right? I smoke cigars. I don't vape. I don't smoke cigarettes. I smoke cigars, right? Bam. And me and my buddies, we're there, right? If you see my page, I posted, we're there. Now, this is a public cigar lounge. Anyone can go. You buy your cigars, you can go smoke. It's public, right? So we're in there chilling. One of my pals is drinking, another one ain't. We supposed to go to the gym, right? So we're watching a football game. It's Thursday night football, right? So one dude comes in. He sits down. White dude, whatever, cool. He's chilling. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Just chopping up. So another white dude comes in, right? Now this white dude comes in with a chick, but he got a gun on his hip. Now when I see the gun on his hip, I'm like, okay. Any white boy walking in, and where I'm from, with a gun on his hip is either a police officer or a police officer. So I'm saying this is a police officer. So my demeanor changed. Not because I have a problem with the police. I'm just aware of my surroundings. So bam, I get quiet. Bam. Another old white dude come in, right? Now, no. Before the old white dude come in, they start talking, actually. They start talking, right? Bam, bam, bam. They start talking, bam. Now, my buddies both of them start drinking. So they look inebriated, right? An older white dude come in, right? They're joking. So the two white dudes, that's the old white dude. When you go sell your 1965 Mustang Speedback? Something like that. I don't know. Whatever. The old people car shit. Oh, whatever. He's like, no, I'm going to buy it. He goes, how you going to buy it? You already got, where you going to put it? You got room for your 16 other cars. Yeah, I got 16 cars in the garage in San Diego, this and that. They're just talking about what they have. So we can hear it in the distance. There's some white people over there, right? I'm like, already when you tell me you got a 16 car garage in San Diego, you lost me there, right? So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. He's a cop, whatever. I'm like, cool, dope, whatever. They start getting drunk. And so the older dude tell my boy, what kind of car you got? Let me guess, it's 1964 Impala? So I'm like, oh, we're black, so we just drive Impalas, right? So I don't let it get to me. I don't say nah. The whole thing, I'm just quiet because all they're talking about is material possessions. Not once did anyone mention, hey, what do you believe in? Hey, what's your characters? Like, what's your character? What do you do? But they were drinking, so I get it. So the reason I even tell that small story real quick that you think, hey, isn't too in depth was the fact that a lot of people you're going to meet are going to base the whole conversation, everything they talk to you about what they have and what they're trying to get and what they're trying to do. A lot of people are not going to tell you about their values, what they believe in, what they stand for, what moves them, what really they're about. Not many. You're going to have to differentiate who you are compared to these people, right? Because it's very easy to get tempted. Bro, listen, when you never had nothing and you just want to get somewhere in life, when you want to have something, when you want to When you want to see yourself higher than you've ever been or anyone around you, that's what it is. When you want to see yourself higher than you've ever been or anyone who ever been around you and you want to elevate those around you, it takes a different type of obsession. It takes a different type of passion. It takes a different type of way to lock in to say, hey, listen, everyone around me has to be on point. Everyone around me has to be solid for this to work. And when y'all see me on this camera, it's not me. I'm not by myself because I want to be by myself. I have to be by myself. No one's going to take this serious like I take this serious. No one's going to come in here fresh off of work, fresh off of workout, tired, yawning, knowing I got to drink a gang of Celsius just to stay up, water, not getting sleep, not having no personal life, just doing this, knowing it. Hey, maybe somebody might hop on, maybe somebody might not. It's not always like that. It's not going to always be 20, 30 people. It's not going to always be people on this one, on that one. It's not always that. A lot of people are not going to be receptive to the information I'm giving. A lot of people might not agree. It's not about that. It's about, are you dedicated to the mission that you put yourself in? Are you dedicated to the vision? Do you really believe in what you're saying? Are you honest, authentic, intentional? And do you do it with love? That's all that matters. That's all that really matters. Can no one else tell you different when you wake up? We all put our jeans on one leg at a time. So it really don't matter to me, right? And what was I gonna say? No, I wasn't gonna say that. And what I'm gonna say is this. What I learned worked for me, right? Because I do fall off a lot. I ain't gonna lie. I do be I be lazy. You know, for me, I be laser focused sometimes. I'll be like this. And then sometimes I'll be like, do y'all get like that? Like, I'll be focused sometimes, but then sometimes I'll lose focus. Like, there's days that I might really be on it, but then I'm not always focused because shit, like, I'm regular. Like, I'm regular. So shit, I'm a regular person. Like, you know, I'm a regular. I don't think no one else can admit that. Like, we're regular people, right, chat? Like, I think that I think, hold on. Let me see who won the game. Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Who won the? Hey, chat. Who won the game? Who won the game, chat? Oh, the Bengals spanked the Steelers. But nah. So, with that being said, I'm so tired. It's crazy. I ran out of space too on my Twitch. I got to start deleting some videos. Aaron Rodgers. Joe Flacco threw 3 TDs, 342 yards. He threw 4 TDs, 2 interceptions, though. Oh, they was going crazy. Aaron Rodgers still got it. That's crazy. I'm not going to be on here too long, though. You know what's crazy when you really think about it? Chat. What was I listening to, chat? Should I redo some unreleased stuff? Son? Chat? Chat, should I do some unreleased stuff, chat? Chat. Oh, we can do unreleased. Unreleased.
Trill, bring that heat, man.
714 dead years going up. All the real niggas outside linking up. What's your hood? Where you from? Gon' throw it up. And it's me, yeah, these niggas ain't built like us. 714 dead years going up. All the real niggas outside linking up. What's your hood? Where you from? Gon' throw it up. And it's me, yeah, these niggas ain't built like us. Toby H bounced the foe to that ball break. I get a lot of love and get a lot of hate. Santa Ana Reds on a nigga plate. And I'm hella full, but I barely ate. West side Santa Ana, we at the taco truck. Lot of keyways and dime moves pulling up. They either Bandale or they Daisy niggas. Play it real close, it get crazy, nigga. Got them Lolos on Bristol like it's Crenshaw. Maserati sushi, yeah, I been raw. About to hit the lodge, we buy like 10 cars. When we pull up, they treat us like we stars. 714 dead years going up. All the real niggas outside linking up. What's your hood? Where you from? Gon' throw it up. And it's me, yeah, these niggas ain't built like us. 714 dead years going up.
Crazy, I haven't heard this song in a while. I know it's mixed is good.
What's your hood? Where you from? Gon' throw it up. And it's me, yeah, these niggas ain't built like us. This for all the loved ones that a nigga lost. So it's mandatory that your boy floss. From that South County to that North. Obama 714, they popping off. Turn niggas Crocs, put some hoes on lemon steppers. Maserati shells, yeah, big pressure. 714, 1503. I swear to God, this the only way I know to be. Two-stepping at the party at the House of Blues. Swear to God, play with me and you gon' make the news. Got my heat, but you know the boy hella cool. On the dance floor, rocking all my jewels. 714, dead years going up. All the real niggas outside linking up. What's your hood? Where you from? Gon' throw it up. And it's me, yeah, these niggas ain't built like us. 714 dead years going up. All the real niggas outside linking up. What's your hood? Where you from? Gon' throw it up. And it's me, yeah, these niggas ain't built like us.
Yeah, okay. We always take a song break. I always take a song break before we get to the next segment, right? That was motivational speaking, right? Now, fellas, talking about fellas in the house. Fellas, that was a song break, fellas. Now, this is to my fellas, right? To my fellas who be going on dates, right? And to the fellas who have to be careful with these ladies, right? Now, the reason why I say this, and ladies, y'all know, so don't act like y'all don't do this, right? How many fellas know that ladies talk to different dudes? They might not be sleeping with different dudes, but they talk to different dudes at once, right? And why? Why do y'all think that? Why do y'all think that ladies talk to different dudes? Why? Why do y'all think that? Maybe they don't know which one they want. Maybe this dude got this. Maybe this dude got that. It's not money because most women make more than dudes now. It's not sex because they're not sleeping with all of them. It's really options. They want options. They want to see who's actually who they say they are, who they can see themselves with in the long run, and who they really want to be with, right? And what I realize is a lot of women be out here trying to test men's security, like see if they're really insecure, they secure with themselves. And the reason I say this, right, is, and I don't, not all the time. This hasn't happened a lot. This has happened a few times, and I kind of wondered why it happened. So you ever been out with a female and she'd be like, "Hey, oh, so and so, follow me," or they might follow me. This person that follow me. You'd be like, probably not. I don't know who you, because if you like me, you just follow people randomly, or they randomly follow you. You don't know them, so you just follow them, male or female, right? And they'll be like, no, they know me. I follow them. Like, okay, cool, right? But then they'll like kind of show you, like, oh yeah, this person follow me, and then they'll kind of go like to the request, and you'll see all the people requesting them. You're like, bro, I know. And if no man out here knows, fellas, get out of your feelings. Let me help you fellas get out of your feelings right now. Fellas, get out of your feelings right now. The average woman has about 30, a minimum of 30. The average woman has a minimum of 30 friend requests from thirsty, horny dudes on her Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, whatever social media platform she chooses to use. There's 30 thirsty men requesting her based off her profile pic. That could be 5 to 10 years old. Could be new, could be old, whatever the case may be. But they're on there. And she will let you know that to test your security, right? So I'm going to tell you right now, bro, do not let that get to you. Do not get in your feelings. Do not make you feel lesser, bro. Shake that shit off, champ. Just know. Then, sir, there's another 40, maybe 30 to 40 in her DM calling her beautiful, queen. He gonna take care of her. He gonna do all this for her. They're in there. Yes, he might have on a Rolex. He might have on a big chain. He might be showing her pictures of him in his Rolls. They're in there. I promise you. He could be offering her a trip. He could be offering her everything in the world. They are in there. Now, I'm going to give you a prime example. I'm going to give you a prime. You want a prime example? I'm going to give you one. What's her name? I don't know her name exactly. I don't know her name, but No Cap, right? No Cap the rapper, right? He was once signed a little baby. His girlfriend is out and about, right? His girlfriend is out and about, right? Girlfriend is out and about. She out, chilling, hanging out with her homegirl. Floyd Mayweather sees her. Floyd Mayweather like, oh, I say yo. Like Jerome Bridget, player from the Himalayas. That's how Floyd Mayweather seen her, right? That's how Playboy, hey, he said, oh, I say yo. That's how he was seeing her, right? That's how he seen her, right? So then he seen his bodyguard like, hey, go get the number. Hey, go get the number. I'm trying to holler, right? That's what he do, right? She's like, oh, no, I got a boyfriend. I'm cool. For Mayweather says, so, like, because that's what dudes do, right? When your girl is out, and listen, dudes, you dudes be so backwards. You want the baddest female out there, the thickest, the prettiest, baddest female, and get mad when dudes holler at her. Boy, go get you an ugly broad if you want nobody to holler at her. Boy, go get a mud duck. Don't get. I can't stand somebody who want a 10 but get mad when dudes hollering at her. Boy, go get a mud duck. That's what they for. Go get a mud duck, bro. The nerve of you niggas. That's.
I'm capital P for real.
You can't want, bro. Listen, I'm very comfortable understanding if I date God has blessed me to date beautiful women. I don't know why. They just like me. I'm cool, whatever, right? I know once she leaves the house, every place she goes, there's a nigga breathing down her neck. It's on her to stay true to me. I know that. If I'm slipping on what I'm doing, if I'm not knocking the lining out of that, if I'm not giving her attention, if I'm not being there for her, she might fold under pressure when she leave this house. I know that. It's on me. It's really on her. I'm just talking shit. No, it's really on her, though. But you know what I mean by when I say that. It's really on her if she chooses to stay loyal. There's nothing you can do about that, bro. I'm talking shit. To be 100, it's on her if she's going to stay loyal to you, bro. But what are you doing to make her stay loyal to you? Are you being good to her? Are you being the man you're supposed to be? Can she respect you? Can she look up to you as a man? That's what I'm saying. It's on you as a man. Are you being the man that she wants to be with, that she's submitting to, that she's being the ones that she's choosing to be to, right? Bam. So, man, anyway, to keep the story going, right? So Floyd Mayweather sees her, says, hey, can I get the number? No, I have a boyfriend. He goes, so what? I don't care. She goes, no, I got a boyfriend, right? Bam. Blows up on the internet. Bam, 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 bam. Everywhere. Now, you would think No Cap would be like, yeah, that's my baby. That's wifey. Yeah, you see how she hold me down? Yeah, she got me we locked in. It's boat. We locked in. You know, it's my thing. We like she right here. You think he would do that? You know what he did? This nigga.
She belongs to the streets.
This nigga.
Sensational.
This nigga. Hold on. I need them to hear this.
Sensational.
Wow.
She belongs to the streets.
What this dude does, he goes on Instagram and posts, she didn't stay loyal to me. She stayed loyal to the game. She said she stayed loyal to the game. He said she didn't stay loyal to me. She stayed loyal to the game. Why would you say that? She literally stayed loyal to you. Said she had a boyfriend, not to the game. She didn't have a P. She said she had a boyfriend. You're not pimping, bro. That's your girlfriend. This is what's wrong with you tennis shoe pimp, fake industry niggas that say you pimps. She said she had a boyfriend. You were her boyfriend. She stayed loyal to you, not the game. She didn't like that. Oh, no, she didn't like when he said that. She said she outside now. She said she still took the number, said all this. She went hard on him. She went hard on him, right? This is what happens when niggas overplay their position with these women. Fellas, learn from no cap. And that's no cap, pun intended. But no, for real, fellas, y'all have to start understanding the way these ladies work. Bro, you're dealing with a whole different monster right now in 2025. It's not just how it's not laid out how it used to be laid out, bro. It's not just that easy, bro. It's just not, bro. And I'm not gonna hold up y'all much time. It's almost over. The show's almost over. But what I want to say to y'all, look up the no cap situation, because that's crazy. But now, with these ladies, like, they're gonna bro. If you think a woman's not gonna test you, bro, she gonna test you every chance she get. Every which way, bro. It's up to you to pass the test, bro. It's up to you to pass the test, bro. If you don't pass, you don't pass, bro. You don't pass, bro. That's it. She gonna test you every which way, bro. And ain't nobody gonna help you pass but you. Ain't nobody gonna help you pass but you. Because you gotta look at it like this, right, bro? We test them, they test us. We men, they women. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, right? A lot of times with women, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you a story. I'm gonna tell you something I just heard. I literally just heard this 3 hours ago, if that. I'm at the gym waiting for my boy. We finna go work out. I'm at the gym waiting for him, right? I'm on my phone doing this, trying to mind my business. I see a lady over there rolling some weed up, right? Rolling her blunt. She look at me. I'm looking at her like, okay, I see what you're doing. I don't want to smoke. I don't smoke. So I look at her, man. Now, you ever know, like, when you're having a conversation, people want you to hear their conversation? Like, you could tell somebody wants you to hear their conversation. Like, you could tell that they want me to hear their conversation. So I'm like, I'm head down. Like, okay, well. So she's by herself at first. So then her friend pops up. Now, the first chick's a torta. The second one is all right, but, you know, I'm like, whatever, cool, whatever. I'm like, okay, bet, whatever. So now the second friend is just talking. Yeah, I told him that sex release frustration and that I'm frustrated every day. We should be doing it every day. And he's like, well, something he couldn't last. I told him, well, if he do it every day, he'll build up a tolerance. And then he said we should just buy toys. And she's just saying this pretty loud. I'm like, bro, I'm looking at my phone like, bro. Like, he ain't hitting it every day. And so now I'm at the point like, bro. And then she's like, well, he thinks I tell my friends everything. I'm like, you literally are telling your friends right now he can't last long and he don't know how to have sex and you got to buy toys and all this stuff. And you're telling your friends brought you sex toys because your man couldn't please you. You're telling your friends right now in the parking lot of the gym to where a perfectly stranger who doesn't know you is hearing this. Like, wow, fellas, this is how they talk about us. I'm telling you, fellas, this is how they talk. I'm literally at the gym, bro. I'm like this, minding my business at the gym, bro. And these ladies are having this full-blown conversation about how her man does not please her in the bedroom, that she had to buy toys, and that he only lasts a minute, and that if they had more sex, he would build up his stamina. Like, bro, I'm hearing this conversation, and I'm sitting here on my phone, like, bro, probably think he that nigga at home. But she's over here dragging him through the mud to her friends. And I'm just sitting here like, bruh, fellas, I'm telling you, y'all don't be believing me. Y'all think I be making this shit up, huh? Y'all really think I be making this shit up? I'm telling you, I hear this shit from ladies, from the women's mouth, their own mouth. If they're not telling me directly, I'm hearing it in public, how disappointed, how mad they are at men right now in the 21st century, in 2025, how disappointed they are. And y'all think y'all money gonna buy them, y'all looks, whatever. Bro, I'm telling y'all, it's not it, bro. I'm telling y'all. Y'all don't have to believe me. Y'all think I'm making it up. I can't record them because I didn't know them, but I'm telling y'all right now, bro. I'm telling y'all right now. They are, y'all can get played on y'all won't. Y'all can believe whatever they telling y'all. Y'all gonna believe it. Y'all gonna go for it. Y'all gonna believe what they saying because they don't want to hurt your ego. They don't want to stress y'all. They don't want to be mean. Do you understand that most women, like most feminine women that are respectful, don't want to be mean to y'all? They're not going to tell you the truth. They're not going to outright tell you that something wrong about you. They're going to be like, oh, they want to be nice. Like most feminine women know that men could hurt them or do something, so they don't want to make you mad. Like they're not going to just tell you stop calling. They're just going to stop answering your calls, stop answering your texts. They're going to slowly fade away. Like that's what they do, bro. That's what feminine women do. You guys are used to them ghetto ass people that's going to tell you get real loud and all that. I don't deal with those type of females, so I know how feminine women back off and be like, "Hey, no, cool." Like, I don't think I'm cool. I can read the signs. You dudes can't. That's why most of you niggas be having restraining orders on you, end up in court, end up around females who don't like y'all. Y'all don't get the signs, bro. Because why? You're so caught up on yourself and these egos that social media has put in your brain that money buys coolness, and that if you have this fake chain and these fake clothes and designers, she'll like you more. You gotta like yourself, bro. And fucking do some exercises. Some fucking male Kegels, bro. Get your shit together, bro. Go work out. Stop eating that bullshit. Get your blood circulation going right. Pelvic exercises, bro. Pelvic exercises. Google it, bro. Go on YouTube. You'll thank me later. Pelvic exercises, bro. And leave the porn alone. Stop watching porn, bro. That's what's killing y'all. It's fucking up the rewiring of your brain. You watch your porn and jacking off too much. It's rewiring your brain to fuck up, to just like fucking instant gratification. It's fucking you up, bro. Especially if you're getting older. So stop watching that shit. No, for real. The shit's fucking you up, bro. The shit's fucking you up. You shouldn't even be watching this shit. To be honest, if you're still watching porn and you're a grown man, I think you're a fucking pervert. I'm just being 100% honest. You might not like what I'm saying, but if you're over 30 watching pornography, bro, you're a creep. You're a real life weirdo. If you're over 30 watching pornography, it's crazy, bro. I don't even know. And you know what? You know what's even worse? You dudes over 30 who actually know the porn stars' names and the actresses and the actors. Dudes who know porn stars are weird to me, bro. That is weird. If you're over 30 and you know porn stars' names, male and female, to me, you're just weird. Like, I don't know what to tell you about yourself, but that's awkward. That's very awkward. You over there beating your meat at 30-some years old to a porn movie is wow. That is, bro, you're a fucking incel asexual male, bro. That is wow. Like, that's why you can't connect with women, bro. You're so fucking mentally mutilated from porn. Your brain only thinks of straight to the sex, straight to the sex, bro. Like, it's different if you was just like a dude who just like, you know what? I don't watch none of that. I cleanse my mind of that. You would actually not sexually objectify women and actually respect and like women beyond just sex. Like, when you don't objectify women sexually, bro, you'll find other shit attractive about women. Like, you ever found a woman attractive as like how nice she is? Like, she's just fucking nice and that's so attractive. Like, damn, she's fucking nice. That shit's sexy as fuck. or how she caters to you, or how she's so supportive, or how she just like fucking like, damn, she just fucking smells good. You ever smelled the woman like just walk by and smell you like, damn, that shit, she smell fucking good? Or a woman at the gym, not just because she got ass, but you ever just seen a woman just in shape, working, sweating? You see when she's sweating, that little hair back there stick to the back of her neck. You like, God damn, she's sexy, just like working out and shit. It's little shit like that when you're not sexually objectifying women from fucking porn that you like, bro, because it's just a feminine, masculine thing, and the pheromones start kicking in, and you just like that type of shit. But no, you niggas is trying to get straight to fucking sex like that because you've been watching porn most of your fucking adult life because you're fucking incel, asexual, and can't get sex because you don't know how to talk to a woman. Matter of fact, how about this? How about you just take a female on a regular date instead of telling her to come to your house and chill and watch Netflix so you can get her in her pants, bro? Try that. Maybe, but you know, I forgot you guys are pimps and players, so it doesn't matter, right? You guys don't do that type of shit anyway. It doesn't fucking matter. You guys are pimps and players. It doesn't matter, right? You send bitches to the track to get money and you just fucking have thousands of girlfriends. It doesn't fucking matter anyway, right? Right? It don't fucking matter. It's cool. I'm a square. That's cool, right? Right, guys? Nah, but now you get what I'm saying, though, right? And don't get me wrong, fellas. Do not, hey, hell, I might have went off on the fellas for a little bit, but I will address the ladies real quick. There's a lot of women out here who just want to fuck. Oh, it's a lot of women out here who just want to fuck. Trust me. I've run across a few of those in my lifetime. Yeah. It's some women out here who just, they don't want no relationship. They don't want nothing. They just want you to call them when you want to blow their back out. And that's crazy. For a woman, that's crazy. Listen, we might enjoy it. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna say I don't enjoy it. But that's crazy, B. Hey, B, that's wild. Cause it was days we prayed for shit like this. We prayed to meet women like this, like just call when I need sex. That's it. We pray for days like that. But when you get older and you start appreciating different stuff, you're like, damn, I want to build a connection. It's like, fuck. We just fucking, that's it. Damn, like that's it. That's it. Damn. Okay. Well, fuck. Damn. Okay. You sure that's it? Like that's all you really want? Like you sure? Like you gotta keep checking. Like, damn, you sure? No. You sure? Okay. Bad. No, but is you sure? Okay. Cool. No. I was just checking, make sure that you were sure. That's what it really be. You know what I'm saying? Because it's really just a difference now, right? When you dealing with, like, when I talk to females, bro, and I talk to a lot of females, whether they be friends, females I'm interested in, or coworkers, I see that, one, a lot of y'all men are making it easy for men like me, like really simple. Like, I'm talking about like conversation simple, like just talk to them simple, like, hey, what are you doing? You're doing nothing? No, I'm serious, but I'm being serious here. No, I'm being serious here. When you really look past just, like, don't get me wrong, because I was young once too, so I'm not saying I'm better than anyone. I was just knocking them down at one point too. If you know me, you know me. I was. But when I got older and started saying, hey, you know what? It got to be something more to this. It just can't be knocking them down, right? I start to respect the fact that you can have deeper connections with women. You can actually be cool. Now, if I move back to Africa, have 5 wives, that's a different story, guys. I can have 5 wives. It's a different story. If I go to Utah and become a Mormon, I can have 5 wives. It's a different story, right? Different story. That's still too many women to deal with. Still too many women to deal with. But you do got to be careful, fellas. You got to watch how you deal with these women because they will. I don't care what no one says about me personally. Like, you can't care what these women say about you because they're going to talk about you like a dog, right? The same woman that's owing and telling you how good it is when you enter is going to be the same female calling you out your name when something go wrong. So you can't let that bother you. Bro, listen, it's a woman right now talking shit about me right now at the same time was calling me daddy. So I don't really care, bro. I don't care. Like, you got to understand that, bro. Listen, you got to understand that. The same woman that's talking bad about you right now at one point was calling you daddy. All right? So you can't care. You can't care. Bro, you have to understand it. It goes like that. Fellas, I want you to understand something before I get up out of here. You remember when you met a girl the first time? Remember when you met her, bro? And she was just like perfect. Like you was all on her. And she used to talk bad about her ex. He was a bum. He didn't do this. He wasn't right, yada, yada. And you was just like, girl, he didn't know what he had. That's why he acted like that. Remember, you was like, he didn't know what he had. He didn't know he was lacking. He didn't know he had a queen. Remember that? Now you're the ex she's talking about to the new nigga. Now you're the ex she's talking about with the new nigga. So don't ever get it twisted, bro. Like she ain't run the same script she ran before. A lot of these females run the same script, bro. We're not the only ones. These females running the same script, bro. I promise you. These females is running this, bro. Bro, these females are running the same script rerun, bro. Every time she gets a new dude, you're the ex that was full of shit. You didn't do this right. You couldn't do this right. You didn't have this. Everything, bro. You're no different than the one before you, bro. You're no different than the ex before you, before this, before that. Do not let these females, bro. Don't let bro. Listen, bro. I don't care what she said about me, bro. I don't care what she said about me, bro. Before she said this negative stuff about me, I was just daddy, bro. The nigga before me, he was daddy before she told me the negative stuff. The nigga before him, before she told him negative stuff, was daddy, bro. We all were daddies, bro. Okay, bro? It's just your turn now, bro. Okay? The fuck? Oh, man, that'd be so crazy. You so crazy. But no, that's real, though. No, that's for real. Hey, y'all know that's real, Facebook. Look, Facebook knows it's real. You stop. You know it's real. Facebook. But nah, it's Thursday night, right? And the Steelers got their ass whooped because I know so many people that like the Steelers. I like when the Steelers lose. Steelers got their ass whooped. Steeler fans, you got whooped. Yeah, but anyway. But nah, and I like that, bro. Listen. If it's not one thing I love about females, I want to get close to the camera. If it's not one thing that I love about females, I'm going to say it like this because I want them to hear me. If it's not one thing I love, I love about females. I love how females lie. When females lie to me, I love it because they put so much passion and just so much love and compassion in their lives because they want you to believe them so you don't get hurt. So I love when a woman just lie to me so I don't get hurt. The passion she puts into her lie, I just love it. I do. I love it. I do. Just nothing more. I like that. I love more than a woman that lies to me.
Sensational.
Oh my God, we're here with this. Hey, it was a good night. Hey, today was like a roller coaster. We started off super serious. It got a little dark. Then it went a little light. Then we got a little dark. And now we having a good time, man. That's what streaming is about, bro. And I can't be up here all night because I gotta get up early and handle some business. But what I will say is we will be back tomorrow. Maserati Radio, let's go. Little Sneak will be in the building tomorrow. Listen, guys. If we can get up out of here, it's getting late. Little Sneak will be in the building tomorrow. I'm going to post this right now so I can get some clips out of this. It's going to be I'm going to post it right now. I got time. I'm going to post this right now, guys. I thank you always for tuning in. Those who tune in, I know some of you guys come in and come out of here. It's cool. I know it's not there yet, but we'll get there. I tell you, when we do get there, it'll be grand. Facebook, I'm out. We're going to leave Facebook first since we got there first. Get them out of here. But what I do want to say, ladies, what I do want to say, I want to say this. Keep lying. Keep lying the way you guys lie. So compassionate, so passionate, so real the way you guys lie. No one lies like you guys. We can't lie like that. We can't get away with it like y'all can get away with it. So please keep doing it. We need you to.
Sensational.
No, I'm just being goofy. But no, shout out to y'all for real, man. For real. Y'all have a blessed night, man. We're out here. Hey, listen, tomorrow is Manhood Radio. Play some hero. I got some people from the IE I'm gonna play. I got my boy Sneak coming up with his manager, his team. It's gonna be a great show. I got some music. I'm gonna play some unreleased songs. Hey, before I leave, I'm gonna play a song before I leave. Only for Twitch. This song's only for Twitch. What song is this? We're gonna play a song, unreleased song for Twitch. Which one should we play? This is an unreleased song only for Twitch. What y'all want, Twitch? What y'all want? I'm going to play a hit for y'all, man, that y'all don't even know I have in the cut. It's a hit. This is Twitch, Maserati Radio. Let's go. I'm going to play a hit song. So this song, Twitch, and I'm gonna play this song on my Instagram, too. I'm going to drop it tonight. This song is off Welcome to OC. This CD should have been dropped. It should have been one of my hottest CDs ever. I didn't drop it, but here is Go Crazy featuring Maserati Shells, Whim, Wave God P, TG31. Let's go. Maserati Radio, let's go.
I made a play. I got a baddie who bring in the baddie. She do what I say. I don't gotta pay. She popped a pill, red and the blue. Now she going both ways. I need a savage little bae from the bay. She do what I say. Do this shit every day. Swear to God I'm getting paid. Monty just hit me and told me go crazy.
I been about that money, you been about the hate. Number one reason we never relate. Checking they text, you know that they fake. I'm standing front line, yeah, I'm rolling they face. Took till they chin, now I'm done with that case. Started a marathon, ended that race. I chew with gorillas, I'm sponsored by bait. I gave all I had, so I got what it takes. A present to rap like what's on Santa State. Real niggas with me, that's every day. Banging big foes in the A. Banging big foes in the A.
I made a play. I got a baddie who bring in the baddie. She do what I say. I don't gotta pay. She popped a pill, red and the blue. Now she going both ways. I need a savage little bae from the bay. She do what I say. Do this shit every day. Swear to God I'm getting paid. Mine just hit me and told me go crazy.
Gotta blow up by the O, I be so high. The one that's slow me down, but I know why. Tryna cut a nigga wings, but I'm so fly. Going up, I just let them all nosedive. Did it to yourself, I'm the plug now. Better watch your bitch when I come around. Went from riding on a bus to a bus down. Then I gotta kick her out, she just want clout. Yeah. I'm still cheesing, I'm with the demons, think I need Jesus. Way too genius, light skin scheming, take it or leave it.
I made a play. I got a baddie who bring in the baddie. She do what I say. I don't gotta pay. She popped a pill, red and the blue. Now she going both ways. I need a savage little bae from the bay. She do what I say. Do this shit every day. Swear to God I'm getting paid. Monty just hit me and told me go crazy.
Young nigga thuggy. I got your bitch on my lap, told her move cause I'm holding the strap. Watch out I'm bustin', my cousin told me peel him back. Never think about it, I react. Free my little cousin, we just put Trayak on the set. He took 25 years to the next. Fuck all this rapping cause I'll probably die in a set. Nigga, what would you do for respect? 31 trippin', I just caught her up. Nigga slippin', it's something I probably regret. Nigga 3X from my bitch told me she ain't gon' do it till I made a bitch kiss her neck.
I made a play. I got a baddie who bring in the baddie. She do what I say. I don't gotta pay. She popped a pill, red and the blue. Now she going both ways. I need a savage little bae from the bay. She do what I say. Do this shit every day. Swear to God I'm getting paid. Monty just hit me and told me go crazy.
And that is the show for tonight, guys. Y'all have a blessed